Welcome to District 32, immersion, inspiration for ambitious business owners with big dreams.
Hello, my name is Lorraine of District 32. I'm absolutely delighted to be here for part 2 in the 3-part series with Amel Holick of Bluesky Digital Labs. Hi, Amel, how are you?
Hi, Lorraine. I'm good. How are you?
I'm excellent, thank you. And I want to hear that really succinct pitch there or introduction. Give us a snapshot of what you do, Amel.
We build custom web-based software, effectively anything that doesn't exist in the market, that is either to bring a new idea to life or to optimize or automate existing business processes.
Beautiful. And I just love that, bring ideas to life. That sits with me. I remember it's a good tagline. So, right. Okay. So we know what you do. You build custom solutions. We spoke to you on the first part of this interview around what the importance of doing your homework so that it doesn't cost you double when you're developing a new product. And the series is under an umbrella of, remember that you're building a business, not a product when you're looking at any development. But Amel, let me ask you then, what is what would be the number one mistake that people would make, even if they've done their homework, and they've chosen you and they're going to work with you and they're going to go into this solution? What mistakes do people make?
Probably the number one mistake that we see potential clients make is they either see us too early or too late in their journey, because software development is part of a business journey. Now, the step that is forgotten the most is to do the market research, because we all have great ideas, and some of us have phenomenal ideas, but no one just wants to build an idea, spend money on that idea and leave it in the cloud, leave it on the internet for no one to use. Can that idea be converted into an actual profitable and effective business is the most important question that needs to be asked. So therefore, you need to understand the market. You need to understand who your competitors are, if there are any. You need to understand, if you build your own product, who you're targeting to, how you're marketing, and what is the percentage of the market that you need to capture in order to actually achieve your business goals.
And otherwise, is this solution, is it an investment in my business? Is it going to give me a return?
Exactly.
As a tool within the business? And do you help people to do that? Do you find that people have already done? I know you've said it's a biggest mistake. Do the majority of people come without having done that extensive market research? Is it common? Yeah, very common.
It's very common. People are excited about their ideas, and rightfully so. And, most of the ideas that we see are phenomenal. There's very few that we say, it's already been done. The ideas that we see are phenomenal, but they haven't got the business mindset to it. It is just an idea at that point. And we generally help them through some of our partners to say, well, go and look at the competitors, look at the market, see if your idea is the best idea for that market to solve the problems. Because if you're solving problems and providing solutions, your idea will be adopted. So quite often, once they go and do that aspect of their journey, once they've done the research, quite often they come back to us with their idea, but it's only 5% different. But that 5% difference is actually 95% of the business in terms of the income stream and the marketing and the business model and everything around how they'll actually turn it into a successful venture versus just it's a great idea and a great product.
Wow. So, and you help people do that then? You said through partners that will help them do that work for them? Yes.
So we stick to what we're good at, which is building software, and we're a part of the journey. And through our trusted partners, we will, send people to different parts of their business. So if they need to do the market research, or if they've already done it, which is rare, that's great. But part of a business is you need the market research, you need the business model, you need the marketing strategy, you need the marketing execution, you need all the legals that comes with running a web-based business. You need really strict terms and conditions and privacy policies and management of people's data. There's a lot around that isn't just the development that's surrounding the development. So we have the community around us that helps us fill in all those gaps so that we can focus on what we're good at, but help our potential clients not make mistakes along the way.
Okay, thanks for that. And I mean, also, you're talking there with regards to new products that you might be taking to market. I'm assuming that the same sort of due diligence would need to be carried out, even if you were building something that was going to enhance productivity within the organization rather than creating a new product to take to market. Do we have to go through the same due diligence on a cost benefit analysis with regards to that, or do people just usually dive in? Let's do it. It's going to save me X amount of time over a year. Let's do it.
Yep. So in relation to optimizing, I suppose, business processes and automating things, and that's all about saving time within the business, saving the time of staff. That's quite a different approach in the sense that the business is established. It's not about bringing a new idea to life. It's about innovation, taking existing tools and using them better by making them talk to each other effectively. That's quite a different approach in that sense that we ask two questions of any client in that situation. And that is, what's the problems that you need to solve right now? Because you can't look too far in the future if you've got significant pressing problems at the moment. People just aren't wired that way. So what are the problems you've got right now, and how quickly can we solve them so that we can look at what is the actual ideal solution or situation for your business in 3 years' time? So at the extreme ends, we know that if we solve the imminent pressing concerns, we can then say, well, where do we want to be in 3 years' time in terms of overheads, efficiencies, staff numbers, and how do we integrate, build, maybe take some things off the shelf? How do we put all that together over a 3-year roadmap that we're aligning the software development build with whatever your business requirements and outcomes are?
Beautiful. And a little bit of agile thinking in there and getting fast results to market or fast value for your clients rather than build it in, or we'll be grand in 3 years' time, small steps. So look, Amel, that was, sorry, were you going to say something else there?
Well, even with so while we address the imminent needs, even with a 3-year roadmap where we always actually aim to develop and build a feature every fortnight. So while we're aiming to a 3-year grand vision, every fortnight we want to develop something and release something into the business that makes incremental gains. Because if you're making that gain every fortnight, within 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, you're already starting to see the return on investment that you're getting. And then it just becomes exponential afterwards.
That's fantastic. Amel, thank you very much for the tips there around if you're taking a new product to market, make sure that it's viable, make sure you've done your market research, spend a little at the start rather than a lot in hindsight, and then also look at that cost benefit analysis for something that you're building now to enhance productivity. Again, really solid tips, but I'm hoping that's all it takes is one person to hear something when they're in the midst of this decision making to put people on the right path. So Amel, thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to our next tip.
Thank you, Lorraine.
You've been listening to District 32, immersion, inspiration for ambitious business owners with big dreams.